Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Galbraith, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about 6 things that I wish I knew before I started here at the University of Florida. So I've seen a lot of other videos that are similar to this for other universities, and I've even seen some for University of Florida. But those even were somewhat dated, and I feel that I might provide a little bit of insight that is a little bit more unique and relevant than the opinions that were in those videos. I am currently a junior, so I will be graduating in the spring of 2022, meaning I started here at UF fall 2018. I have 6 different things that I think are pretty important for any person who might be, attending University of Florida in the fall, either as a freshman or as a transfer student, all things that are super relevant and that I wish I knew before I started here. So with all of this being said, let's get into the first thing. So the first and probably the most important thing on this list is really to understand the importance of dorm selection. So this is one of the things that, I didn't think was too important when I started at UF. Obviously, choosing your dorm is a process that you have to go through much earlier. And really at the time, my biggest preference was to just be living with my roommates. I had 2 other friends who were attending the University of Florida, and we all wanted to live together, so that was priority number 1, finding a triple that was able to fit all of us. But looking back, I think we definitely should have prioritized, finding the right dorm that would be the right fit for our needs. As soon as I got to the University of Florida, I realized just how important, the dorm you were in was. Not just because of your location on campus and how close it might be to the gyms or to the dining halls, but also the social aspect of it. Some of the dorms are definitely more social than others. I lived in Murphy Hall my freshman year, and although the room was awesome and the area was beautiful, the social aspect of it definitely could have been improved. I think there were only 4 rooms on my floor, so I think that equated to about 11 people in total, and pretty much everyone except for my roommates and I were all upperclassmen, which means that they weren't necessarily going out of their way, to introduce themselves and to make new friends. But I know a lot of the other dorms, specifically Broward, Jennings, BD Hall, as well as a lot of others, are definitely known for being more social. They kind of have that traditional vibe that you might see in a college movie where you leave the door to your room open and people stop by, say hi, and are just super friendly and want to be friends with you. This is definitely an experience that I kind of missed out on living where I lived, and it's something that I've thought about quite a bit because the people who you might meet and become friends with within that dorm might motivate you to rush a certain fraternity, join a certain club, and really the opportunities and the people that you meet in those organizations are what will shape your college experience. So apart from the social aspect of dorms, also it's really important to understand how close your dorm is to certain dining halls. There are only 2 student dining halls at UF, so it's really important to make sure that your dining hall is at least within walking distance. Also, it's obviously important that your dorm is somewhat close to your classes, but because UF offers so much transportation, it's not the end of the world if it's a little bit further away. Another really important factor to keep in mind when deciding your dorm is also its proximity to the various gyms. There are 2 gyms on campus. One is Student Rec and the other is Southwest Rec. Student Rec is definitely a lot smaller, it's more freshman oriented, and Southwest Rec is a full gym, pretty similar to an LA Fitness or anything like that, that's just huge, has everything one might be looking for. Student Rec is right on campus and Southwest is a little bit further away. If you are into working out, like I know a lot of you are, this is definitely something to consider. So this is definitely something you should consider if you are going to be coming to UF as a freshman and are planning to live on campus. The second thing I wish I knew before I started here at UF was just how many people drove scooters. Now, if you've never been to UF before and you come for the first time, you will be amazed by the amount of scooters that you will see not only on the streets, but parked and in apartment complexes all over the place. Scooters are definitely the most popular form of transportation because here in Gainesville, things are in pretty close proximity. The campus is pretty large, but the main areas that a student might go in their day-to-day activities is a pretty condensed area. Now, I personally have never owned a scooter. I've always lived extremely close to wherever I needed to be, and for frugality reasons of my own, I just haven't necessarily made the purchase yet. But next year, I know I have a lot of classes on campus. I have a little bit more pocket change now, so a scooter purchase may be in my near future. But this is definitely one of the things I hear all the time about students who come to the University of Florida. They say, I can't believe how many scooters there are, and then they go and they buy a scooter. So this was the second thing I wish I knew before attending UF, and that's just how many scooters the students have. The third thing, and probably the biggest thing you guys will be thanking me for, is to understand that there are certain super easy gen eds. Now, a lot of you will probably be entering UF with a lot of credits from high school, whether that's through dual enrollment classes or AP, but most likely you will still need a couple of credits here and there, especially considering the fact that UF requires you to take certain classes about humanities, diversity, and a couple of other things that you most likely did not get in high school. I made the mistake freshman year of taking a class called Discovering the Universe. I think it was AST Astronomy 1002. This class was super challenging. There were lectures twice a week, and as you can imagine, they weren't the most exciting. I ended up getting an A- in the class, and frankly, for a gen ed that's supposed to be easy and an elective, I was pretty upset about this. There are so many easy electives out and available that will take a fraction of that time that I spent in Discovering the Universe. Now, I've certainly taken those classes in the semesters following that one, but if you can just avoid the mistake of taking a class that you end up regretting altogether, it'll definitely be a win. Now, I'm not going to go through all the super easy classes here. There are plenty of subreddits and probably other videos about that topic, but if you are curious, you can DM me on Instagram right here, and I would love to help you out. So that is the third thing that I wish I knew before attending the University of Florida, and that is the fact that there are some super easy gen eds. Fourth on the list is the importance of having a good computer. I can't stress it enough how important it is and how valuable it is to have a computer that works well. Especially in this last year, we have all been, stuck and forced to be doing everything online. I can't imagine anything more frustrating than having a computer that takes a long time to load, doesn't stream videos properly, and can't run any of the softwares that you need for your classes. At the University of Florida, and especially for me as a business major, there are a lot of classes that require certain programs that, require a decent amount of power from your computer. So because of this, it's really important to have a computer that can handle this, and I can't think of a better computer than the Dell XPS 15. Now, when I first got into college, I did not have this computer, and I definitely wish I did. Not only does this laptop have a 15-inch screen, which is perfect for watching not only my lectures, but also my Netflix late at night. It also has the power and the storage to crush absolutely any assignment you might have. In my personal laptop, it has the Dell i7 processor, which granted is a little bit overboard, but I've never heard of anyone complain about having too much power. Also, one of my favorite things about this Dell XPS laptop is that it has a built-in eye saver mode. So for me, I do a lot of work on my computer, not just during the day, but also late into the night. And at the end of the days, I really noticed my eyes starting to get tired. So I actually did purchase a couple of pairs of blue light glasses a few weeks ago. But with this laptop, it's actually built into the hardware that it doesn't emit these blue light rays, so you can work on that laptop as long as you need without your eyes getting tired. If you yourself are interested in purchasing a Dell XPS laptop of your own, you can check out the link down in the description below. So that is the number 4 thing that I wish I knew, and that is the importance of having a good laptop. Fifth, and one of the things that I wish I took advantage of a little bit more during my freshman year, is that it's really important to understand that everyone as a freshman is adjusting to college and therefore wants to meet new people. There's only going to be so many points in your life where everyone you're surrounded with is kind of in a new situation, and I think freshman year of college is a great opportunity to meet people and to kind of just be probably more extroverted than you might usually be. I think later on in your life or even in your college experience, it might be a little strange if you just automatically, go up to someone, introduce yourself, and try to be friends. But your freshman year, especially the first few weeks, no one is going to look at you strange. They're honestly going to embrace it and be glad that you did, because everyone's kind of in the same boat and really wants to meet and have as many friends as possible. Everyone's coming from different schools and different cities and different states, so a lot of people only have a small group of friends at the University of Florida. So your freshman year is a great time to just expand your horizons and meet as many people as possible. This again kind of relates to that first thing that I talked about, and that was the importance of finding a good dorm, and it really just all relates down to the social aspect. So that is the 5th thing that I wish I knew before attending UF, and that is that everyone's feeling the same way as me. College is a new experience, and it's okay to go out and meet new friends. Number 6, and probably the easiest thing to explain, is have fun. Your freshman fall, although it is definitely a new experience and will be quite a change for you, will also most likely be your easiest semester of your college career. I know personally for me, my schedule of the fall of my freshman year was certainly easy, and honestly, it only gets harder from there. if I could go back to my freshman fall and spring, I really wish I just had a little bit more fun. I'm now a junior and I work my butt off every single day. I still have plenty of fun, but there really is nothing like your freshman year. So totally embrace that and have as much fun as possible. So that's number 6, have fun. Alright guys, so that is it. Those are the 6 things that I wish I knew before attending UF. Now again, I am a junior. I graduated in spring of 2022, so you could consider me an old head, a has-been, whatever, but I really just want to make this video for anyone who might be coming to UF, not only as a freshman or as a transfer student. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, as always, if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me on Instagram right here at Galbraith. I'd love to answer any questions. And again, the link to the Dell XPS laptop is down below in the description. Go check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And go Gators.